Hello, everybody. Wow.
Hi. Hello.
We're here. And hello, it's Friday, if you didn't know. I know times are all over the place right now. Huh? It's Friday. It is.
Congratulations, we made it to Friday.
The 2nd of October. It is spooky month. Woo! We had a full moon last night, which was lovely.
It's actually March 326.
That's yeah. That also. So I am Ryan. I am the one of the hosts of Roll for Initiative here, where we debate.
Almost promoted yourself.
Assistant to the regional host.
Yes, I'm the regional host here.
Assistant regional host.
So on Roll for Initiative, we choose a topic every week picked by the master debater of last week, who you guys get to choose based on how good their arguments were for this week. This week we are doing who is the best person, townsperson to replace the mayor in Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh, in Halloween Town.
Well, in Halloween Town.
Yes. Yeah. And so we roll dice, we see who has the highest initiative, and they get to open the arguments, and then we open polls to the chat so that you guys can tell us which one moves on to the next bracket. And at the very, very end, we open up a Twitch poll to let you guys decide who is the best debater, and they also choose what the topic is for next week. Yeah, and because Chunk was the master debater last week, you can see he has a lovely jack-o'-lantern crown next to him as his trophy.
We did it!
We did it!
Yay!
Yes.
That's what I have for Ryan today. I made it easy for him, though.
Oh, it's how kind of you.
So, I already introduced myself, but please, everyone else, introduce who you are and where we can find you.
Let's go. Hi, everybody. Yep. All right, we're good.
We did it!
Yay!
Oh, we are.
Fine.
Yeah!
Yay!
All right, well, without any further ado, let's...
No further do's.
No do here.
Oh, boy.
It's one of those days.
Remember to put your number for voting before you comment. Otherwise, your vote counts.
Or like hint at who you're talking about and not use their full name that's listed in the bracket, because otherwise it will count as a vote.
Right, so if you
I feel like Ryan needs a post-it of this in his computer so he remembers every time.
That's right. Each time.
Or just have a command.
I never say because it's confusing. It's like, what did they talk about? And then you do it like, oh, I fucked up. That's what they meant.
It's like that thing that was really confusing in the beginning. That was it.
Yeah,
you figured it out.
You'll figure it out. You'll get there.
All right, what did Chunk vote for? We haven't even gotten there yet, Mitchie. We have just started, so...
Hey, you have to be ready. You have to be ready.
Yes, the game continues. Vote against Chunk.
The game.
Here we go.
All right.
Does Chunk have a defender today?
A defender? I don't know.
A Chunk defender?
Was it? Who was it? I forget who it was. Was it Cactuar? Was it Beard on Batman?
Beard on Batman. I think it was.
Beard on a Batman.
Yeah.
He's not here today.
Ooh.
Uh-oh. You all know today.
You're building a dungeon, Mitchie. That's awesome.
Whoa, what?
Like for your your captain or like your the word I'm looking for.
You're playing.
Like a dungeon?
It's a dungeon for playing.
Oh, for
that doesn't make it better.
Whatever you will.
Yeah, the dungeon, the fun dungeon.
Yeah.
All right, so first
recently refurbished
bracket, and for those who didn't get here and heard what the topic was, we are choosing who would be the best replacement for the mayor in Halloween Town in Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah.
Me.
You.
You're not a citizen of Halloween Town. Sorry.
You don't know my life story.
That's, I mean...
Abandoned.
Yeah, you do. I said she doesn't. Shut up, Chuck.
Awesome. So, let's roll some dice.
Oh yeah, that.
I got a 5.
Roll
I got 20.
your dice.
7.
Oh my God.
Got 4.
14!
6.
I think Chunk got the highest.
I got that. It says Dr. Finkelstein. Finkelstein. I think it's Finkelstein. Versus this Wolfman.
Mandela effect.
Stein.
It's a little loud.
Okay.
Well, at least the mayor calls him Dr. Finkelstein. When he yells at Dr. Finkelstein.
Versus the Wolfman. Well, the Wolfman's kind of an idiot, and he's scared of things. And he was like kind of like out of all this list, he's the most useless one because he's like weirdly like there's a part in the movie where he gets nervous about something and he's kind of like a little reserved. So I'm gonna go with Dr. Finkelstein. The smart one.
And so is this like after like a general election? They're like, oh hey, we need to replace the mayor and.
Or is the mayor sick?
I don't know.
Did he just have a mental breakdown from flipping back and forth
Yeah.
too
His
much?
head's just spinning constantly.
He can't handle it anymore. His head got just stuck in like
spinning
the
around like the
Exorcist
Exorcist.
face. Yeah.
He got the Rona.
Oh no!
Too soon.
My vote is for Wolfman
Okay.
because he keeps everybody on track with the calendar. He always knows what day it is, so everyone will stay on task.
Yeah.
He's a little reserved, but that just means he's going to listen to people. Dr. Finkelstein, fuck, I know I did it. Dr. Finkelstein
Gotcha.
has no qualms about poisoning his own family, let alone any strangers around.
That's
like
true.
the necromancy thing, the advancement of science, I can give you that, but he don't give a shit about you. He's not looking out for your best interests.
He can do what he wants to do. Yeah, I think I'm with Wolfman too. Dr. Finkelstein would be a very terrifying person to be in a position of power.
I think that he would just get distracted. I think that he would just get distracted by his own things. He'd be like, oh, I was supposed to do that? Yeah, but I was over here making stuff. Like, I think he'd be like, yeah, you guys can figure it out. I'm doing science. Like, that's stupid. Science.
I don't know. I feel like he would take it and like try to like bring up the whole town to his standards by fucking up with everyone else. Because like, you're doing it wrong. I'm in charge now. This is how we live now.
So there's just a bunch of automatons at that point.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he would definitely have a secret agenda going on. So I
True.
mean, put him in a position of power. Who knows what'll happen?
Oh yeah.
I mean, he made his own partner in addition to making the reindeer that flew, and nobody knew about that. So what else is he hiding?
Just copies of all the townspeople already, stealing them one by one.
Yeah.
Dastardly plot.
That's why there's only 3 kids.
Mother of God.
Well, there's 6.
Yes.
Yeah. Shockwalk burial count.
So far, the chat is agreeing with us.
That's one sketchy ass motherfucker.
Sally, poison me again.
I mean, at least he's kind of like, he's like, yeah, okay, I'll lock you up, but like, he's not like, I'm gonna kill you. I feel like that could be like a very like, I'm gonna take you apart kind of thing, and he doesn't go to that extreme. He's just like, nah, I don't like that. Lock you up.
Yeah, but then he kind of treats sentient things as property.
Oh yeah, well yeah, he creates the sentience. Of course, he treats sentient life like property.
I mean, of course, that's like the whole point of the Frankenstein story. You don't own life just because you create it, you monster.
Yeah.
I mean, hi.
All right. Well, we've got plenty of votes for Wolfman, so I guess he will get to move.
Wolfman.
Yeah.
Wolfman.
Never forget what day it is.
Wolfman Day.
Write it.
And in Halloween Town, that's a main priority. You want to make sure you're on track for Halloween. So.
Right?
Yes.
And especially for him, he has to know more than everyone else because of the moon cycles. Like,
Yeah.
Well, that's true. He only gets to be Wolf Guy maybe a couple nights out of the month. Maybe he's just like a fucking businessman by day. He's an even better.
Even better candidate.
Right. I wonder, like, does he get to be Wolfman more often if he's in Halloween Town because it's just always a full moon?
Oh,
I think they establish he's always a Wolfman because
Yeah.
lots of time passes throughout
That's
the
fair.
film. But it's an interesting thought.
But if it's that
like
it's
as a
always
person.
a full moon
He
in
never has to
Halloween
worry about
Town, if he goes to Earth, like, does he like switch? 'Cause
Well, he's the mayor. He would have no reason to go. That's Jack's job,
that is Jack's job.
That's true.
I guess.
All right.
I don't really know. They don't establish what Halloween means to those fuckers anyway.
It's true. All right, so we've got next the Zombie Band versus the Cyclops.
Say that again.
Zombie Band versus Cyclops.
Right. Two.
I got a 2 too.
13.
You got a tutu? Stand up, show us.
I don't. I'm embarrassed. I don't want to show it off.
Then don't tell us about it.
So who was the highest?
Well, I got a 9.
19. No,
Nat
There you go.
Chunk
Thank you.
again.
Chunk.
Junk again.
Chunk.
On point with those rolls.
I'm gonna go with the zombie band because they're really good at teamwork. And when everything else was falling apart, they were the ones that were still working. Like when after Halloween and everybody was like, "Well, we're taking the time off, we're hanging out." They were working. They were playing their music. They make a good team. They make a good like mayoral team.
Yeah. I agree. I think the zombie band is great. I think that even when the town is falling apart, they're the only people not losing their minds throughout the entire situation. I mean, they probably smoke Halloween Town weed or whatever the equivalent is, so they're like super chill.
Oh no, it's Nightshade.
And you know what? And you know what the Cyclops is? Non-present. We only hear about him. We've
Yeah.
never met him.
It's true.
Well, we see him.
See him?
What?
Yeah.
Where?
He's just usually like in the background
He's
or
just
kind of
part
making like
of
little
the
side
congregation.
comments. Yeah.
Okay, like, is this a Cyclops or just a singularly one-eyed creature?
No, there's this one-eyed creature. He's like black fur. He's got like black fur on him.
Yeah, he's got the teeth hanging over
Yeah.
his
He's got a big eye. It's like wow.
overbite.
Yeah.
All right. See, so because my brain is thinking of what the vampires are talking about. When we peeked behind the Cyclops' eye
Which is
for a
huge.
person-sized thing,
Yeah.
such as Jack.
No, the little Cyclops.
No, he's
All right,
little.
so
Little guy.
not the Cyclops. All right, whatever. But yeah, so then, yeah, I don't know anything about this other character, so fuck him.
So yeah, I agree. I think that he's just a part of the congregation. He definitely doesn't stand out as like even if the zombie band aren't like leaders of the community, they are known by the community.
True.
So like it's like, at least like, oh yeah, we'll step up, we'll do that versus some random unknown person. Like, who are you, Aaron Burr? Nobody knows who you are, what you do.
Plus, they have
Shit.
Danny Elfman, so that's a plus.
If Danny Elfman's writing their stuff as the
No, his head is in the instrument.
that's Danny
Yeah.
Elfman's head. I didn't know.
It's in the guitar,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah.
The big
And the
bass.
one,
the
and the
bass?
two, and the three.
Yeah, that's Danny Elfman.
What did you break?
Like, I would vote for them just
Minimize
for
Zoom
that.
for a second. It's fine. Nobody knows.
What happened? What happened?
Now we need to know.
Don't worry about it.
Everybody look at it!
I accidentally clicked on something and it minimized Zoom, so everything that was captured was minimized and gone for a second.
shit.
It was great.
Ooh.
You had one job.
I have several jobs, excuse me.
He has many jobs, actually.
I blame Connie.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. I'll take the blame on that one.
Fair. All right.
I
Open
saw
up
it because it's all delayed. I saw it.
Yep. Yeah, I would definitely be going with the zombie band too, because like, yeah, if there's any kind of ever panic, they definitely seem to be able to keep everyone in high spirits with their music. It's kind of like
either that or they just don't give a fuck.
well, I mean that's also a way to lead. So it's like you just do what you want and go. I don't know.
I'm gonna disagree with that one.
Are we sure?
All right, we got 1 vote for the Cyclops already.
Scares me when things like that come out of Ryan's mouth. He's in charge of things here.
I do what I want. No, I don't. I really don't.
That's why you're assistant to the regional host.
Ooh, 50-50 on the Cyclops versus the zombie. Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go zombie band too, just because they'll play by the old rule. The show must go on, so they're gonna push through whatever sort of adversity is gonna be tossed in front of their way.
It's true.
And I mean, with Danny Elfman in the guitar, he's got those guys on point. Yeah.
And
You already got your leader.
Yeah. And then also the Cyclops, you know, it has no perception on its own because it has no depth. It only has one eye, so he doesn't actually.
Done.
Coffee was the wrong choice.
I can't with you.
Help.
Shun.
It's still tied.
You were in your corner.
Oh, then we get to vote if it's still tight.
It's true.
Oh, that's right.
Except
we're
there's 6 of
tiebreakers.
us.
And yep. Well, anybody?
Get the
Are we
vote.
voting? Are we voting? Are we voting?
call it.
Are we voting? Are we voting? Are we
Yeah.
voting?
Let's do it. Let's call
Oh
it.
boy.
We're voting?
Vote. We're breaking the tie.
Don't vote for the wrong one.
Right? Don't vote.
I'm not signed in.
Yeah, you took mine.
Ryan doesn't vote.
There you go. You mean the.
1 or 2. I'm gonna do it in my other account.
Oh,
You're gonna vote again?
Yeah, but I'm gonna vote for whatever Ryan.
I was gonna vote for 2 as well.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Great.
There you go.
Sorry, Tiger.
I didn't.
There we go.
Ha 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 ha.
Ha ha ha.
Arsenal Roy says I voted for Cyclops because him and Jean are such a great couple.
Oh my god.
Get out of
Yay.
here. Jokes. You guys should start your own Discord.
All right. Well, that's definitely enough to break that tie and make the zombie band move along.
Yay.
Zombie band.
There will be music again.
Some of us voted and we went up to 71. Not enough of you are voting over there on the chat world.
We only had
No.
7 votes in the chat, and that was 2 of us.
And 6 of us.
We're doing great.
Yeah, it's great. It's great.
All right. So next we have the Corpse Kid versus the Melting Man.
So the corpse kid is like the little, like the round kid, and then the melty man is the one that Jack gets his hand stuck on, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
The goopy one.
The goopy one.
Oh, we have roll.
You have to roll. Yes, I rolled an 18.
Wow.
Me too.
Oh,
Got a 15.
is it a roll off between me and Carla?
Oh no, I rolled a 1 like Connie.
Oh, thought you rolled an 18.
I like Arsenal Roy's idea. In the case of ties, shouldn't the debater who got the highest initiative roll be the one to cast the icebreaker?
Oh,
The tiebreaker? Yeah.
that's
Oh, Mitchie's
fair.
not gonna like that.
Well, but it does make sense because then we don't have to all worry about voting for it.
Oh my god, that was too difficult.
Nah.
I still argue that is not the Cyclops. As described.
Cyclops.
He's a Cyclops.
A Cyclops.
Not
The list doesn't say the Cyclops. It just says Cyclops.
What did I
Of
freeze?
Halloween.
No, I think you just were very quiet and it's not in character, so they were confused.
Because usually you're like,
Yeah.
I'm usually like nay.
Yes.
Don't think you've ever met me before.
yeah.
Yeet.
Yeet. All right. So I think I got the highest. So I will say I'm gonna go with the Melting Man. Also, just from the fact that Corpse Kid is probably a little younger than Melting Man, so he has a little bit more experience, maybe possibly leading some people.
The melting man.
And also, once he gets onto a topic, he really sticks to it.
I swear to God.
I will punch you. Corey, punch him.
No violence on stream. Don't do it. TOS. When I am the adult, there is something wrong.
We'll punch him later and post it on Twitter.
Yeah. Punch him offline.
There you go.
Offline.
Make
Got
a
it.
TikTok.
There you go. Make a TikTok.
Corey
That's what
punching
You know,
me.
I haven't actually. Here's the funny thing. Our TikTok is actually doing pretty well.
Yeah.
But I've been very, very like rated G almost. So I'm terrified about when I actually like post something true to myself on TikTok. I'm gonna wait till we get our boost in followers before I do it. Like,
Just to watch
everything
it
I've
all
been making
fall.
has been pretty sweet. And,
And then
they
guess
don't
what?
know. They don't know who we are.
I'm
yet.
here to ruin it.
Surprise.
More?
I'm gonna go with Melting Man too. Because, I'm sorry, if the corpse kid has to be on a leash, that's saying enough about his character to be like, I can't trust you.
I'm gonna go with the corpse kid because the corpse kid takes a lot of initiative in the and during the when stuff is happening. He's one of the first ones who's always like walking around getting things. He's a very a kid with a lot of initiative. Yeah, I think
That doesn't mean he knows what he's doing.
the Melted Man just doesn't really. He just kind of hangs out.
I would argue that the mayor never knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
He's an
Even
elected,
said so
elected
out loud.
official. He can make decisions.
But I'm all about Corpse Kid because he's got a lot of heart. He loves the town. He loves the people in the town. He loves Halloween. He even loves Christmas. He's a sweet kid, and I would love to have him run my town. I'd listen to him.
Yes.
Would
Give him a lolly.
I agree. I think that Corpse Kid, I think that he's very involved. Like, he's very involved with the town. He knows what's going on. He's always helping out. Like, I think that he would make that fine. I think that he would make at least as good of a mayor as the mayor. So, I mean...
And who knows how old he is because he died when he was a kid. He could be like 300 years old with a lot of experience.
True.
Well, the
Yeah.
mayor doesn't really do anything. Jack does all the things anyway, so...
Yeah.
The mayor organizes.
No, he's only an elected official. He can't make decisions by himself.
He makes town meetings. Town meetings.
Only when Jack
Right.
tells him to.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I guess.
You know, I'll toss my vote to the Melting Man just
Hey.
because he took criticism from Jack and then actually changed like how he was making the presents, because Jack told him it's like, oh, you need something fresher, and then so he did it, and then he just kind of rolled with it, so he can at least take like constructive criticism, so it'll be a give and take scenario. So if there's a problem, he'll listen, adjust, and then come back to it. So Corpse Kid may not have that worldly experience depending on how soon he died. He still may just be in that kind of childlike mindset where like everything is awesome. You know?
Oh my god, now that song's stuck in my head.
You're welcome.
There's a different one. Oh,
just gonna be
nobody is
string.
agreeing with us on Melting Man.
Aw,
Because he's lame.
poor buddy.
He's literally just a sticky man.
It's because he's goopy. That's just racist.
That's harsh.
Well, no, I mean, there's no other literal quality to him other than he is sticky. He is not explored, defined, or in other ways expounded upon.
But he takes
Sticky dude.
advice and follows instructions, and which is more than you can say for the actual mayor of Halloween Town.
Yeah, that's true. And then
Thank
isn't
you,
he
Quinn
always
Rowe.
like hanging out with the Wolfman too? So that could be like his advisor.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. We got the vice mayor role already cast.
Yeah, wombo combo right there.
Yeah, yeah. That's the ticket.
Assistant to the regional mayor.
Oh no, we're tied again.
All right, are we gonna do the who got the highest roll gets the last vote?
Is that how we decide?
I don't
I don't
know.
know.
Are we implementing that?
I don't know.
Sure.
Yeah.
So that was right.
Yeah.
It was me. Oh, I was the opening vote. Well, if it's 50-50, then I'm gonna go with the Melting Man.
Damn it.
Damn it.
All of the goop.
Boo.
He would get
Boo.
goop on all of his documents.
That's why. That's where his assistant.
Yeah, that's why he
the
delegates all
Wolfman
the other
comes
things
in.
out.
Yeah.
Don't like it.
All right.
Correct.
Next we have the Mummy Boy and Undersea Gal.
So the mummy boy he also only has one eye. He runs around with Corpse Kid and the Bat Kid.
Picking out.
15.
Here's another one.
15.
12.
One.
I think it's a roll off between me and Cucumber.
All right.
Cucumber?
All right. That's me.
5.
Roll it. I got a natural 20.
Well, there you go.
I mean, there's no modifier, so of course it's natural. Anyway, I'm gonna go with Undersea Gal. Because, one, as an elected official, you'll always know where to find her. She's not gonna run away from you. She's not gonna hide in her office. You just need a fishing pole. And Mummy Boy is a follower, not a leader.
Fair. Fair. And Mummy Boy is usually always wrapped up in his own things.
Stop it. Shut
Do you
up.
I
have a
need
list
someone
of
to
these
feed me.
saved?
Don't, it's just in my head.
And
It's just living there rent free.
It's just waiting for the right moment to strike.
No.
I'm not coming back next week.
I quit.
Been demoted.
Why is Mr. Oogie Boogie not on this list?
Because, again, you don't want him to take them over Halloween.
what I want.
Because you know why? Because the whole chat would just vote for Oogie Boogie to win till the end.
That's true.
That's true.
Plus, technically, he's dead. My bugs. My bugs.
True.
He's just a bunch of bugs.
Well,
No, they squashed the last bug.
he is dead.
Yeah, that's right.
He did.
Mm-hmm.
So who
Arsenal,
rolled?
right?
Me. Oh, me. That's me. Oh, yeah, I made my argument already. Y'all just kind of
Oh,
stalled out.
Arsenal, they've been trying to get Ryan to improv for years, and now he's cooking you stuff.
Arson Roy 2K would like to say right now that that is not improv. Moving on. There are
Ryan will
names
just
for such
stand
things,
on
but that is
stage
not-
and like
no.
say puns at people.
Oh no.
Say puns.
No, there are pun games, and maybe we'll play them on chat time in the future. That's one I hadn't thought about. That would be actually really fun.
Pun games? I would watch the crap out of that.
They're real bad and almost impossible to do well. So,
The puzzle.
just like everything we already do. Yeah!
Hey!
Yeah! Juice filled gum.
Man, they have to happen like in the background. If you go Ryan, he goes. So if you make it a game,
That's the face, yeah.
It just have to happen naturally for Ryan. It's just-
Yeah, look at whoosh.
It might be better if it's on screen. No?
Zap.
Whoosh.
No, not zip zap whoosh. Fuck. I mean, I guess you could.
Yeah.
Zap whoosh.
So,
But then you get locked in because zip zap zap, it has to be zip zap zap.
We should try Zip Zap Zap on Zoom one day.
Jesus Christ, no.
Zip, zip, zip. What
Where's
is it?
Amber? Make sure Amber plays.
Yeah.
Any other arguments for?
back to the game.
I'll
Undersea
do
Gal.
Undersea Gal too, because
Yes.
she seems very, I don't know, about her like community. She enjoys the whole festivities of Halloween Town, so I feel like that she would be a very good representative of that and trying to maintain that, you know, festive funness in her term of office.
I'm also gonna go with Undersea Gal because maybe we need a lady up in leadership this time. around. Let's mix it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Undersea Gal.
Undersea Gal.
Undersea Gal.
Undersea Gal. Undersea Gal.
Winrogue says, "This is one of my favorite movies. My best friend ever was my lock, shock, and barrel." Insert band name.
My best find.
Oh,
not
fine.
friend.
Find.
Oh my god, that would be so
Slash
good.
and barrel
My
leggings, yeah.
best friend is my leggings.
I mean, if they're good leggings, they're good leggings. They're always there for you.
Yeah, man, you hold on to those forever.
Till they rip.
Mm-hmm. Or they become see-through.
Let's see, we've got currently 1 vote for Mummy Boy. Nothing else. I love them and they love me. Thank you.
There we go. We got one.
It's a time.
Squat raccoon.
Up.
Thank you, Squat Raccoon.
One raccoon.
Oh, there. The dog would be the best. Oh, zero.
What raccoon is in roadkill? Or like just like a midget raccoon?
Well, squat just means short.
Oh, hey, Donk. So yes, the topic for today is who would be the best townsfolk of Halloween Town to replace the mayor in Nightmare Before
Halloween.
Christmas.
Yes.
Halloween.
So many
He likes
words.
to squat.
That's a lot of words.
Halloween Town.
We're replacing the
Yeah.
mayor in Halloween
New
Town
mayor
for
of
Nightmare
Halloween
Before
Town. That's what we're
Christmas.
doing. Sweet jumping crap.
Jeez, and I thought Halloweeny was bad.
I'm gonna treat myself today. That's what I'm gonna do.
How are you going to be
yourself
treating
day.
yourself?
I don't know, ordering sushi or something.
Oh.
I want
hungry.
sushi.
I want sushi so bad.
Okay.
It's all mine.
All the world's sushi
All of the world's sushi?
will be mine.
Squat Raccoon
All
says,
the
I want to
salmon
write
is
in
now
zero.
cucumbers.
Right in Balud?
Ballot. Ballad.
So hey,
Kneel
what if we
before
did?
me.
What if we did like a bonus little round of the end of like between Oogie Boogie and Zero because we need like.
Or
That's
like
not
the
fair.
winner and
Don says,
Zero.
can you just tell me again, but with more words, though? Don, I'm always so happy when you're here.
You see,
Perfect. All right. Well, we currently have Undersea Gal winning, and I will let that one end and move on.
Let that one slide.
Yes.
Thank you, chat, for all of your votes.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you. You are the reason why we are able to keep things going through the show.
because it's not by us.
It's not our choice. No, it's okay.
Hey, a penguin McCool.
McCool, how
Are you? I mean, okay, is the McCool a penguin joke or is it a reference to Finn McCool? I just got to know.
Or fin, because penguins have fins.
No. No, I mean, maybe.
Like maybe it's a backwards,
It's like a
maybe
double
it's
pun?
Finn McCool, but it's penguin.
Penguins don't have fins.
They do. They have like flippers.
They have
They're
wings.
wings.
Flippers are in fins.
Oh yeah.
No, they ain't fish. They go tweet tweet.
Cool.
They go like,
Go.
They go like,
They go wow.
yeah, it's like they don't do the tweet tweet.
I rolled a 5, by the way.
I rolled a 14.
That's
Thank
right,
you.
we're doing this. 16.
Ah.
7.
So I think Carla got it. You've got the clown with the tearaway face versus the 3 witches.
I'm gonna go with the witches, because clowns are just freaky. And if he can take off his face, that's just a no-no. But the witches, again, this is like, they would make a really good teamwork, kind of like the zombie band would. But the witches, like, they have the extra, they have magical element to them. So, and they can probably see stuff in their cauldron or like crystal ball. So they
yeah.
have that advantage of they can like foresee problems coming, and they have the extra trick of like being able to deal with problems that arise. So they can come up with better solutions than a normal citizen would.
That is true. Yeah, they have like almost the fates kind of thing going on for them.
yeah, it'd be like a council so that they can kind of consort with each other.
it's a coven.
I mean, for me, it's the witches by default. They're not necessarily my first or best pick, but I think the clown with the tearaway face would be an embezzler or something, because he'd be there in a flash. He'd do a great campaign, and then he'd take all your money and be gone without a trace.
Ha ha! I got that one.
Yeah, I think this one's easy. I think the witches are definitely.
Yeah. Yeah. I
They're
think
very organized too.
Yeah, and they can split the workload. They get a lot more done together.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Yeah.
the clown seems more like a rogue element. Of like comes in, comes out.
More of an enforcer, I think.
Yeah, he'd be very two-faced.
He would go to the doors, break shins, and take money.
Yeah.
Where's my money, bitch?
And like he'd never get in trouble on surveillance cameras. He's like, "Did you see my face though? Did you see my face though?" No.
There you go.
Wasn't me.
It's like,
No face, no
couldn't
case.
see me.
You can't. It's the clown with the tearaway face is played by John Cena.
Oh my god.
Can't see me. What happened there, Cucumber?
God, it's infectious. You okay there, Cukes?
You did that.
Go treat yourself.
She's gonna come in and punch me.
Go have some nice, relaxing jasmine tea.
We don't have jasmine tea. We only have flavored black tea.
Oh God, that'll crank you up even more.
I've had too much coffee and not enough food. I broke the system.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah, Dunk. I'm just confused with the whole thing. I was reading the chat and then I looked up and stuff was happening.
That was happening?
Yeah,
What are you watching?
I was just reading Dunk's comment about. So just we're on the same page. It scrolled up. Fuck.
Yeah, flippers and wings, not fins. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
And then I looked up and Cucumber's freaking out. And then I don't know what happened.
Well, apparently everyone in the chat disagrees with us completely.
Apparently.
What?
How many people actually voted?
Wait, a shady politician? No.
Well, with that, I don't think anyone's gonna be able to get 7 more votes in for the witches.
Woof.
Not with that attitude.
Speaking of, there's a remake with your favorite actress, Chunk. Did you hear?
What?
They're
remaking
Roald
the
Dahl's
movie
The
Witches.
Oh yeah.
But Anne Hathaway is the star, and that's Chunk's favorite actress.
Favorite.
All right. Clown with a tearaway face. So next way up we have Behemoth versus Igor.
Igor. The plans.
Master.
Got a 15.
18.
11.
8.
14.
I think my 18 got the high. And so
Yeah.
the Behemoth is...
Bunny.
The guy with the axe.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm muted. Dunk's is
No, you just dip out every time you start talking.
Let's see. So this Behemoth, who... I mean,
Bunny.
like, definitely reminds me of some senators right now, but still. I would probably have to go with Igor, just because he has some form of initiative on his own. I think, like he as far as we know, he might have drafted up the plans himself, and he brought them to Dr. Finkelstein. So
That's true.
I would say that he has a little bit more of the intelligence that we're looking for as a replacement for the mayor, or at least being able to be told what to do, as the mayor is also not one to make decisions.
He definitely seems helpful.
Yes.
Whereas and able to help. Whereas Behemoth, it seems like he would want to be helpful, but not necessarily have the
Mental capacity
to help. Yeah. He's like,
Yeah.
I'll help, but not much. I mean, at least Igor can like put together plans and stuff like that. Like,
So Igor?
Yeah, I like Igor. Like, I would love
Yeah.
to see Behemoth's campaign, because I imagine it would just be like a pink bunny on a black background, and people would just have like signs.
Oh my
in their
god,
lawns.
yes.
And I would probably vote for him, but I feel like Igor would be a better candidate. I think he's smarter. He also wouldn't misuse his funds, because he would just he only eats dog treats, so. He's not gonna I don't imagine him like blowing all that money on like a mayoral mansion or anything like that. I think he'd still like live in the lab.
Whoa.
What the fuck was that?
What happened?
It's something you did.
Chunk was, or Cucumber was in surround sound.
whoa.
Wah, wah, wah. Alright, we're back.
I'm trying to fix my microphone. Is that still better?
Sounds better.
Yeah, it sounds
Yeah.
way better.
I think I'd know the problem.
Okay.
What happened? Were you not powering your mic or something?
No, there's like a multi-channel option and a stereo option. I was in the multi-channel one.
Continue
I had a train of
your.
thought. It's gone.
You had
But
pink,
Igor.
pink bunnies.
But Behemoth,
yeah.
I would vote for him.
Gotcha.
I wouldn't want him to win, but I would vote for him because he's such a sweet guy.
Yeah.
I would vote for Behemoth, but definitely Igor is the better choice.
You know, the Behemoth, I think, would actually be a really good mayoral candidate for Eastertown.
Hmm.
That would be his jam. But I think
That sounds
Igor would definitely take care of Halloween Town.
Yeah. He's dependable.
Mm-hmm.
Is-
Very loyal. So,
That's true. That's true. We don't know that.
if you have the treats, he's loyal enough.
If you have the treats.
There we go.
If you run out of treats, though, you're screwed.
Done.
Just always have treats.
Oh, that's very much like my dogs. They'll do whatever I want as long as I have treats. Otherwise, it's like, nah, fuck you.
Here, just sign this bill and then you'll have a treat. Oh,
Like, ooh.
there you go. That's how you get shit done.
But easily corrupted then.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, I mean Finkelstein is definitely taking advantage of that. If
Yeah, like
Well,
he's
yeah.
gonna show up at the whatever mayor's office and be like, hey, get all of these permits passed so that I can do whatever the fuck I want. Have a bag of treats.
have a bag of
Thanks.
treats.
That's actually
Yay!
a solid point.
That was a very good point.
Very good, very good.
But at the same time, you show up with a bunny for Behemoth and it's like, oh, I'm just gonna run away. Just nothing would ever get done.
Yep, game
Big
over,
bunny.
man.
Yeah. I don't know. So either nothing gets done or easily corrupted mayor.
Huh.
I feel like Behemoth brings us closer to the current situation in Halloween Town.
Oh, yeah. All right. Well, we're at 50-50 again.
50-50. Wait.
Bitty bitty.
Whoop, we got one more.
Oh,
two more.
All right.
Ah.
Oh,
We
not
got some more.
Igor.
Haha.
Oh no, I like Igor.
Yeah.
No, we
I
actually-
voted for him.
All right. Awesome. Thank you all for voting in there. I will close it off and move on with Igor moving along.
Igor, Finkelstein, Finkelstein.
All right. We've got two more
Mandela
brackets to go
effect.
in the first round. Next one, we've got the Vampire Brothers and Lock, Shock, and Barrel. I got a 3.
11.
I got a 14.
Aha, I got 20.
Oh,
Got an 18.
so close.
Go 20, go.
Oh, that's a rough one because I like both of them.
You like
I'm
both of
gonna
them, but
go-
it's about whether they're good candidates, though.
You know, the
I
vampire.
don't, because you haven't said it.
The Vampire Brothers are great. They're definitely followers. I don't see them as leaders. And as much as corruptible that the Lock, Stock, and Barrel can be, Oogie Boogie's gone.
Yeah.
So they do respect Jack a lot. So Jack would be able to influence them to keep things, you know, kind of like, you know, straight
the
and
straight and
narrow. But they're very much like go-getters, and they do what, you know, they do that when they're tasked with as a job, they do it. So hopefully they might be able to be tasked with running the town. They might be actually do it, and they're trick-or-treaters, so they know what Halloween's all about.
I mean, they are very.
Take them a couple tries, but they'll get there.
But that
As long
doesn't
as they're
discourage
learning.
themselves. Yeah, like they don't get discouraged by failure. They're like, oh, that didn't work. Cool, let's try another thing. Like they just. Continue.
8 corpses later.
Well, I mean, it's Halloween time.
They're adding
Just
more
add-
citizens.
Yeah, I mean, Lock, Shock, and Barrel definitely get my vote. They get shit done, whether or not you like it, whatever. But you're voting for them, so they work for you. They work for the whole town now, so they would actually have to be responsible for their actions for once. So I think their skills matched with forced responsibility. 3 badasses.
And Dunkshow says, did you all just rewatch this for the show, or do you know this information by heart?
We all know it
We
by
know
heart.
this by heart. We know this by heart.
Yep.
At home, like on a regular basis.
I actually haven't watched it in like a couple years, but it's practically memorized. It's seared in my
I watched it
mind.
like a month ago because I was flipping through like the Disney Plus and I was like, oh my god, Nightmare Before Christmas, and I played it. But I've seen it so many times.
Same. Like, I watched it about a month ago, but not for Halloween. Just like, oh yeah, this movie.
Yeah.
I like this movie.
Aw, thank you, Quinn Rogue.
Nice job.
All right.
Yeah, definitely Lock, Shock, and Barrel, hands down. They're go-getters.
They are go-getters.
Get shit done. We need more of that.
Yep.
Was it Patrick Stewart who did the narration tagger on for the picture book?
I think he's in the
Me.
soundtrack.
Did he do the opening like little segment?
Not in the movie, but I think
No.
the soundtrack it's Patrick Stewart.
Oh,
Okay. Because I'm trying to remember who did the narration of like the picture book, like before the movie. There's a famous actor who did this the
Maybe.
audiobook.
Maybe he too. I don't know.
Yeah, it's based on a picture book, Quinn Rogue.
Yep.
Donk says, I watched this in 1993. I remember that there were skeletons and other stuff. The gist of it.
What time did we watch it, Donk Show?
Yeah, it's a good time.
yeah.
And if nothing else, watch it for the stop motion animation. It's really
Yeah,
good.
it's fantastic.
And it's Henry Selick. Oh,
It's
you
not Tim Burton.
Tim Burton freaks.
Oh yeah.
No offense, I love Tim Burton, but yeah, it just drives me nuts. Like, he didn't direct it.
He produced it.
Produced.
That's not the same thing.
It says Christopher Lee.
What?
Oh,
What
sick.
you did the opening?
Oh.
Wow, even
Opening of the
better.
Wow.
The book.
Oh.
That makes sense. I guess I know I heard it, but it's been a long time. That dude's all over the place. Everyone should listen to him sing with the Tolkien Ensemble.
Oh,
You're right.
Oh, yes.
That was a great man.
No, I mean we know Tim Burton created the characters in the story, but
Yeah, but he
Henry
gets credit
Selick
for
did.
directing the film, which he
yeah,
didn't
he
do.
did.
He did not.
Right.
It was a Henry Selick thing.
Who is known for such things as Coraline and other such kick-ass stop motion.
Coraline.
That's on my Halloween list next.
All right. So we'll finish out that poll. Lock, Shock, and Barrel get to move on.
Yeah.
Ooh,
And
monkey
last,
bone. Let's
we've
just
got
slip past that one.
the Withered Winged Demon versus Sally.
Is Withered Winged Demon the red guy? The How
No.
Delightful a Pox guy?
The short black one that's
It's
giant
the little one.
wings.
He looks like he hangs out with the chubby kid or the mummy.
Yeah.
He's a,
Oh,
He's
got
part
it,
of the
got it.
kid
Okay.
group.
yeah.
Got it.
1 out of the 6 kids in Halloween Town.
You're right.
I got a 9.
18.
Oh, I got a 1.
Like
9.
me. Alright. Definitely Sally. She knows what's up. Like, she's the most grounded character out of all of this bag of crazy that is Halloween Town. And she gets shit done. She's resourceful. She always has, like, a solution for any problem under her sleeve. And if she doesn't, she figures it out and she comes up with something that will make things work. She freaking, like, takes initiative to go rescue Santa Claus whenever everyone else was just, like, going in the path to like destruction. She was like, nah, I'm gonna fix this shit. So yeah, Sally all the way.
True.
Dongsho says, I know who Sally is.
Hey,
She
There we
also
go.
has the gift of foresight. She can see premonitions.
That's right. That's right.
Wow.
very helpful. Very helpful.
She knows
Yep.
how to pull herself together in tough situations.
I was gonna say
I
it, but I
hate
knew
it.
it'd
I
be.
hate it.
Why'd you
but
say
it's
it?
happening.
Well, for all her visions, nobody fucking listens to her.
Yeah.
She does not
But
have.
maybe
the present-
after the big screw up of Christmas Town, they will.
Yeah, the big debacle in '93.
There's no real, like, apology. Like, the town doesn't come together and be like, you know what, Sally, you're right. We probably should listen to you. Nobody does that. Not even Jack.
Jack
Jack's like,
does.
oh, but I love you. No. He's like, I fucked up. I'll do better next time. But he says nothing to Sally.
Yeah.
Except, you look pretty.
Yeah, it's a little problematic. It's a little problematic.
But Jack would endorse her as mayor.
Oh yeah, and so
Yep.
she would probably get elected as mayor, absolutely, because
Yeah.
Jack would be like, vote for Sally, and everyone would be like, okay,
Okay.
Sally, for mayor.
Sally 2020!
Yay!
Arsenal Rock. Oh, this is Nightmare Before Christmas. I
And
thought it
we're
was-
on the same page.
Oh yeah, no, not Halloween Town. Halloween Town's good.
Yeah. When Chunk sent me the list first and I read the title, I was like, oh, Halloween Town. Oh, that Halloween Town.
It took me a to read too as well. I was like, but these characters are not from Halloween. Oh, Nightmare Before Christmas got.
All right. Polls are open. We can still keep making some arguments.
Bark, 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 bark.
But everyone also is agreeing that Sally is the best
Worst?
choice out of this group.
Out of these two.
Out of these.
Out of these two.
Out of
It's
these
going down
two.
next round.
Yeah.
Wait till next round.
Fair, fair. Tigeron got.
Be like, oh, constituents, She's a whiner. Anyway, moving on. We're out of here. I got an 11.
Oh, wait, what?
Next
What?
No,
round.
just one. Next round, I got an
We're
11.
not.
Oh.
We're still voting.
Oh, we're voting.
Oh, God.
Cooper wants to get out of here.
Oh,
He's got sushi on the brain. So he's like,
Feed
oh,
me.
sushi.
oh no!
Feed me.
Someone just throw food in his face.
Like that.
All right. Well, I think we have a pretty definitive Sally favoritism here, so we'll let that go.
Disagree.
What?
Alright, moving on.
Hey, Super Token. What's up?
Come vote with us.
Come
vote with
let's yell
us.
about Nightmare
Vote.
Before Christmas together.
Yeah. Halloween too.
Coraline. No, yeah, that song's stuck in my head. Great.
You're welcome. Actually, wait, not you're welcome. You did that to yourself.
Yeah. I get overwhelmed so easily.
All right.
Stop it. No.
We've got
Booper.
next.
Booper on the snoot.
Boop the snoot.
Boop the snoot.
We have Wolfman versus the Zombie Band. This is our next round of fighting.
11.
12.
20.
There you go, Connie.
Hey.
Nice.
Switch
nice,
dice,
nice.
get a 20.
Hey.
Oh boy. As much as I like the Wolfman, I'm gonna have to go Zombie Band. I think the Wolfman would be a good like assistant or like VP, but the Zombie Band, they've been a group, they've worked together, they know each other, the ins and outs, so I think that they can accomplish a lot more than the Wolfman could just by himself. So I'm gonna go Zombie Band.
Zombie Band all the way. That's all I gotta say. They're organized. They're cool. They work with each other. We already talked about this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zombie.
Zombie Band.
Zombie Band, yeah.
Zombie Band.
I mean, they work well together. They have the initiative. We know that they can learn from new experiences. The whole town knows them. Yeah.
Yeah, and they're
Is
in
this
a
an unfair
band, so
one?
they have to deal with each other all the time.
They're used to
Quality
working.
teamwork.
Yeah.
Teamwork makes a dream work.
Yeah.
Oh,
Bum, bum, ba-dum, ba-bum, bum.
got 3 votes in currently, but so far Wolfman's getting the love.
Ooh.
Hey, you
Oh,
chat.
50-50.
Hey.
We'll make a better
Wait
case,
on
Chunk.
that.
Why the
Okay,
Zombie
no, I
Band?
like you guys again. I like you guys again.
This is fine. This is fine.
This is fine. This.
Okay, no, yeah, we all love you guys.
There you go,
That-
super token.
Good.
Chunk's affection for everyone depends on whether he gets what he wants or not.
You're new?
option
You just figured
delete.
this out now?
No, I'm just clarifying for people so they move properly.
So they understand the consequences of it.
Yeah. Chunk won't love you if you don't vote for Zombie Band.
What happened to Mitchie?
I think she went
I
and
don't
did
know.
some professional
Had
things.
to keep working on that Fungen.
Oh yeah.
Ah, that's right.
Too many whips.
Tigeron. Chunk is least favorite felted friend.
All right, well, Tigeron's least favorite chat person. We're even. I'm just kidding. I don't know.
All right. Well, that's pretty good right there. Zombie Band will get to move on.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, we have Melton Man versus Undersea Gal.
Ooh.
7.
Natural 1.
18.
15.
12.
It's me.
It's you.
It's a me.
Right.
Oh no.
It's back.
You're welcome.
So yeah, I think I will switch away from the Melting Man at this point and go with Undersea Gal. Between the two of them, I think she just has a little bit more presence in the community.
Personality.
Yeah, that too. I feel like she'll represent the community a little bit better, being more active member, knows what's happening and takes initiative and does all that stuff. Melton Man is a kind of a background dude.
I'm still so hung up on like he would get sticky stuff all over like important mayoral documents.
Well, I mean,
Sticky, I don't like it.
the current mayor can't even keep track of his bow tie, so.
Well, still, at least it's not
I mean,
sticky.
it moves, so it's a little hard. It's alive. I don't want to blame the mayor for not keeping track of his bow tie. He's busy doing other things.
He's busy.
Yeah, like if that's the thing that you're gonna let slide, your bow tie over like important documents, that's fine. Go around without a bow tie.
Fair. Super Token wants to be swayed away from Gal, from Undersea Gal.
I can't. I'm all the way with Undersea Gal.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah, Undersea Gal for me too. I mean, the Melting Man, he can take criticism, yeah, but is he initially gonna make the right decisions? We don't know. Undersea Gal, you know what she's about. Halloween. She's in her pond. This is where she is.
Yeah, and Arsenal makes a good point. Isn't the fact that he's melting means he's purely temporary? Yeah, you don't know. We're gonna run. You don't know how long we're gonna have him around. So.
So you have
That's
to actually
true.
like plan for the vice mayor when
Yeah.
you're voting for him.
Oh, jeez.
And the vice mayor is a bucket.
It's oh no.
If that's what it takes.
Definitely Undersea Gal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have no additional.
There she go.
Donk.
Seagull? Mine.
Strange ladies and pawns handing out swords is no basis for government.
I didn't vote for you.
You don't vote for kings.
Because of moistened thing.
Some watery tart. Nice.
Oh, we also forgot that the Undersea Gal is like a fangirl of Jack. When he
Everyone's a
first showed-
fangirl of Jack.
Yeah, so
Why
she
did you
gets-
get so much closer to the camera to say that, Cucumber?
I'm just saying. Sex sells in the
Everyone's a
campaign.
fangirl of Jack.
Oh no!
Oh, where'd he go? Where is he?
Walls crawl.
And flesh ooze. Yeah, so she would listen to Jack, so if there was any sort of input that he would have, like, she would definitely take that into serious consideration. And Jack is, like, yeah, definitely an opinion you would want to listen to.
Oh yeah.
Cool. Yeah. All right.
It's like
Yup,
even if Jack has bad ideas, he has like he sees them through, and then he has the power to fix them. So like if ever like there's a mayor that's listening to Jack, it's like, well, at least if it goes poorly, he has the power to fix it. So I'm like, that's kind of nice.
He's got nice follow through.
To the body.
All right. I will finish that pull out and move the Undersea Gal along.
Yes, Quinn.
Guys don't-
Little known fact: the mountains are what she calls her house.
Wow.
Wow.
All right. Next, we've got Clown with the Terrible
Sandwich? Damn it.
Face.
Sushi?
Sushi.
Sushi.
I got a 1. Another 1.
5.
Oh, we're rolling.
Another one. Got 4.
3.
3. Is the 4 the highest? Who we got higher than a 4?
Hey, Sound Shield Maiden, thank you for the raid.
Thank you.
We're yelling about nerdy stuff. We're trying to determine who the new mayor of Halloween Town should be, since I guess the current mayor is dead or something.
Or something.
Or something.
Or something.
I got 5.
Oh, so Chunk.
I think the 5's the highest.
What is it?
Clown with tearaway face versus Igor.
Oh, Igor. Yeah,
Igor.
He's organized.
Yeah,
He probably knows more than Dr. Finkelstein. And because he organizes everything, he plans everything, he writes everything down. So he's an organized man.
Yo.
He's one of those like reluctant leaders, I would assume. Like he would be actually a pretty good leader to lead Halloween Town.
Be the Jon Snow of Halloween Town.
Yeah.
I don't want it.
I must.
But I'm also very good at it.
So Tigeron,
Yeah,
if
I
it's the
agree.
clown just because it's scary as fuck, is that means for leadership though? I mean, like, yeah, you can
Halloween
rally them
Town.
around the fear, but organizing Halloween is a big deal.
You got to make sure that there are events planned, that the preparations go according to plan. You got to have town hall meetings. Like, there's a lot of organization and moving parts here.
He's definitely
So
used to
Probably
the paperwork.
literally, since, you know, it's a hellscape.
yeah,
What? Wasn't that blank on the other side? What blank?
Hump is quoting
Oh,
Young Frankenstein.
Oh.
did it blank it out on yours?
Yeah, it didn't on mine.
It blanks on
Hump's not a
mine.
bad word in this house, apparently.
No.
Up here.
not this house.
I don't want to be censored. I want the uncensored version.
Why is it censoring you?
That is funny.
Oh.
It's not censoring the 12-year-old, so I don't know
No.
why you're getting
This is fine.
All right, votes are open.
All right.
And Igor also, you know, has a history of bringing life into a campaign. So
Now is a stretch.
yeah, I know.
Now you're trying. I told you, you can't try.
Yeah,
You're
it's
right.
ruined
You're right. It
now.
has to just.
Go sit in a corner.
Just let it out.
Where's the cone of shame?
It didn't make it yet.
We didn't make the freaking Bella shame yet.
The bell?
I'm gonna go to
Oh,
fucking
no.
Cone of
Petco
shame.
and buy you a cone.
We get a cone Annabelle.
Okay.
And a taser. Are we just shopping? I think we're just shopping.
I think we're shopping. Somebody put it in the Amazon cart.
Yeah.
Wait, is the company paying for this?
Oh, Ryan's paying for it. Yeah,
For
it's
his
him.
own shame.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, some people do that. It's a lucrative business.
That's, so, yeah.
That's what I thought Mitchie's dungeon was for.
No, hers is a fun
Ryan's
reason.
already on the
Oh, I know that now. But initially, I thought that's where we were going with the dungeon. And then I found out it's for D&D. So,
We don't shame here.
clarify that out.
No. All right.
No kink shame. You did
Like
girl.
Kinkenberg was saying, it's a lucrative income.
Yeah. Don't yuck anyone's yum.
D&D.
D&D.
Yeah.
Oh, rock show, rock show! Please.
All right.
You're really hungry, huh?
You have no idea.
He's getting ravenous. This is weird.
What did you eat before this?
I did. It was a bowl of cereal, and apparently it's not food.
It's not enough.
Not enough.
All right. Last in this round, we've got Lock, Shock, and Barrel versus Sally.
Oh, yeah. Fuck, Sally.
Four.
What's up?
13.
How dare you?
I got an 8.
5.
17.
5.
Chunk. Cucumber.
17.
Cucumber?
Just because they're both salted friends doesn't mean that they're the
That
same person.
species.
So here's the thing about Sally. She's got no initiative. She just whines and pines and stays off in corners, and she kind of like, she at least gets close to Jack at the end, but she would not be able to assert herself enough in a position of leadership in order to actually like lead all of Halloween Town to successful ventures. She should be a consultant, absolutely, with her awesome visions of the future or whatever, but she'd be like, oh look, everyone's gonna die, guess I'll go be sad in a corner. Whereas Lock, Shock, and Barrel will get shit done. Like, better to ask for, forgiveness than permission. Like, I know they're gonna be taking care of something at all times.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna change to Lock, Shock, and Barrel too, because it's like, even if, like, people won't actually listen to Sally, so like, she can go around all day telling people what to do, but they're gonna be like, oh look, shiny things over here. And Lock, Shock, and Barrel are like, okay, we need to get this done. No, fuck all of you. Like, you're all getting tricks now as punishment for not listening to us. Y'all get fucked. And we're gonna do it anyway.
Yeah, I definitely feel like in a more realistic sense, I think Sally would be a better mayor in the real world, because I think that they'd be like, oh, like people would be like,
sure.
oh, she's the mayor, cool, we'll listen to her, whatever. She's given that position power, so people would listen to her. In Halloween Town, they absolutely need like Jack and the same sense of like Lock, Shock, and Barrel just being like, if you don't do this, I will kill you. Please do this. Like, they're like, it's that fear that's there with the mental capacity of like, no, like, I think that this is best for the town. Like,
Yeah, she's a
convince
little
them
bit
to do
too
it.
like soft. She doesn't have that intimidation factor that I think in Halloween Town it goes a long way.
Yes.
So I mean, she's very sweet, and yes, she is rebellious because she keeps escaping because she's like, I don't want to be fucking locked in here. So she just keeps, jumping out.
Run away!
Run away, but nobody respects her, sadly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because she doesn't respect herself.
Oh,
Oof.
oof.
Ooh.
The big oof.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it does, like, so it is said, like, I think, so it's that Dr. Finkelstein made her, she is a very relatively new addition to the town. And so the fact that she is not included in the group of townspeople, she's usually off on the side, is because she's new. She's the new kid in town.
It's been like 15 years at this point.
There.
I might add.
You made it
It's
up.
true. Yeah.
We're
Yeah,
at
but
50,
15
right
years
now.
and like, we were having the same discussion with the zombie kid, the corpse kid. Is like, you don't know how old he is, so you don't know how long these people have been there for. So 15 years is still freaking soon in comparison to the amount of time that people have spent in this town.
Tigeron says Sally has Jack's ear. I disagree because that's cartilage and it will have already rotted away.
I cut your ear.
And if you mean figuratively, she doesn't, because she totally ignored her the whole
Yeah. Blew right past her, and I sense a pattern with Jack.
Yeah, he seems a little stuck in his ways. I mean,
No.
One track mind.
Yeah.
Currently 50-50 right now.
Halloween Town folk hold grudges. Yeah.
I would love to see a movie where he's Cupid, like he takes over Valentine's Day and like fucks shit up.
Oh, that would be the
and,
best.
but like, he's also, then he does not consult Sally because he's trying to like Valentine Cupid with her, and so like he
Oh
does
my
not
God.
consult her, and she's like, something weird is happening, and he's like, no shit, they're supposed to be like falling in love, like.
Oh no.
Tim Burton, if you're watching.
Henry Selick, if you're watching.
Yeah,
If you're watching,
produce.
stop making things. Please.
Retire while you can.
Oh, that guy.
He can still produce things.
Sure.
No, he needs to retire. He's done.
He's done.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's just keep watching Big Fish over and over again.
Yeah.
Big fish.
Okay.
This is funny.
I love big fish.
Me.
I love Big Fish.
We'll leave it at that one.
Yep.
27 years.
Wait, is it 27 years?
Since
Yeah.
one came out.
Holy shit.
Nightmare
Nightmare.
Before Christmas.
Nightmare.
Yeah.
Yeah, it came out in
I was like,
92, right?
Everybody remember being a kid when that came out? Everybody? Fuck.
Didn't it
Wait,
come out?
Corey probably doesn't
So
because she probably wasn't alive.
Didn't it come out in 93?
Corey's like, it's been around my entire life. What are you talking about?
Exactly.
I was 1 in 93.
Oh boy.
So it's been around my whole life.
1982 was the original release for the Christopher Lee Red Book.
Yeah, the picture.
It's for the book, but
Yeah.
the movie.
The movie was 93, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, can you imagine trying to pitch that? Kudos to them for getting it done, getting it made. Still impressive.
Yeah.
It's a hard
Like,
sell.
okay, there's a skeleton, and you're like, okay, Halloween, but also a Christmas movie. It's both.
But Halloween takes over Christmas.
Right.
Christmas is ruined.
Christmas is
This
like
is fine.
ruined, and like we like steal Santa Claus, and like he almost dies, but it's a children's film. Like it's fun,
So they
but
save
it's
him.
scary, right? So like they save him in the end, that's fine. But like they terrorize children.
But it's a great movie.
Yeah.
Looks like Lock, Shock, and Barrel wins.
It does.
Yay!
All right. Down to the second to last round. We've got the Zombie Band versus the Undersea Gal.
3.
I got a 4.
11. 11!
I got 2.
6, 9.
11 wins. All right.
11!
I'm gonna go with the zombie.
11!
Yup. I'm gonna go with the Zombie Band because they.
11.
What?
No, 11.
11.
11.
Fuck.
Mainly just because more heads together working on a
11.
problem, I feel like will help out in their situation. Undersea Gal, she'd have to put together her own cabinet, and these guys already come with the full kit.
Yep. Yep.
That's so sweet. So
Yup.
gosh, I'm
Yup.
fresh. I don't even know who she's up against. Hold on.
So I
Look,
definitely.
Arsenal was born in 77. I feel better.
Alright, so Zombie Band and Undersea Gal. When it comes down to it, I feel like Undersea Gal has more initiative. I think that the band, they're gonna loaf around more than they're gonna get shit done. Yes, they're sort of organized. Yes, people turn to them. Yes, they're always available, but they're just like, yeah, sounds good. All right, see you later. Ba-dong, ga-dong, dong, dong. Let's start playing music. You don't get shit done. Undersea Gal is like, I will drown you all unless you do what I say. I am stretching because I am out of ideas.
You are stretching.
This was really close. I think those are both good candidates, and if definitely this was up for a vote, I would be very undecided until I cast my vote. But I'm gonna lean a little bit towards the band, just because I love zombies and I love bands, and there's a group and they're organized. But it's very-
I would definitely vote Zombie Band too. Organized union. Plus Danny Elfman. Like you can't really go wrong with Danny Elfman. So
Well,
That's true. I think I'm still gonna stick with Undersea Gal though. I think she's got the gumption. I think she's got the fire, even though she's a water creature. I think she'll take initiative, and Halloween Town will be in good hands. Yeah, the Zombie Band, I think they'll kind of like, because they know each other so well, they may just end up like goofing off like more than they actually, you know, get things planned and coordinated and ready for next Halloween.
Dog says, "How did Sally lose? What the fuck is this? Recount."
It was the hanging chads.
No, I definitely think Zombie Band is the way to go. I think that Undersea Gal, I feel like she's much more background character to me than Zombie Band. I think that Zombie Band, I think that they know what's going on in the town because they're always there and they're always out late at nights. Like they actually understand what's truly going on
They're like the muses.
in the town. Yeah, they're always there. They know. They know. They
know
ears
what's
to the
up.
ground.
Yup. Everyone's agreeing on the Zombie Band.
Ah, man.
And a one, and a two, and
Female representation.
all right. I will end that one there, and we'll move along.
bum bum bum.
Bum bum bum.
Doopy doo,
All right.
doopy doo.
This will now be deciding who is going to be against the Zombie Band at the final round. It'll either be Igor, or Lock, Shock,
Freaking Igor!
Igor, stop saying Igor. There's not a choice.
Fair enough. All right. So, yeah, and Lock, Shock, and Barrel.
4,
5.
I got a 1.
12.
Alright.
11.
Was 11 the highest?
No, 15.
Oh,
No.
15.
No. Still at it.
15.
Oh, me? Oh, God. Okay. Lock, shock, and barrel for sure. 100%. Igor, very nice. Easily manipulated. You could bribe him with food, literal food. And I think that lock, shock, and barrel, again, they'll get things done. They're gonna make a lot of mistakes. Don't get me wrong. They're gonna fuck up a lot. But as long as Jack is still around to keep them in line, along with the entirety of the people of Halloween Town, who then do get a say in what they do because they work for everyone now instead of just for themselves. So I think that situation for them is going to be good for them. They're gonna grow up. It's gonna be great.
And they always aim to please whoever they feel like they have respect for. And Oogie Woogie's gone, so that bad influence is gone. So I think they're gonna travel. They're gonna still be a little edgy, but they're gonna have like a better road for them. And I think that
They'll get there.
attitude is much better.
They'll get there.
I agree. Lock, shock, and barrel, definitely. They'll get it done. And again, like we were saying, it'll take them a few tries, but they'll get there. Whereas Igor, I mean, he's very organized. He's got it, but you have that very high risk of like, give him a treat and all shit breaks down.
I think Lock, Shock, and Barrel absolutely have it. I think that
Yeah, lock, shock, and barrel, because they
gonna
have
have
no
the
place to
initiative.
go but up. They're just gonna keep learning and just keep getting better, and then who knows, by the time they get older, if they age in Halloween Town, they'll be like super experienced by the time they're in their, late life or whatever.
And again, they have that scary factor where I don't think Igor has that like scary factor.
That intimidation
to
factor,
get
yeah.
shit done. Yeah.
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 Yup.
Yup. And I think Chad is also agreeing with us pretty heavily too. Lock, shock, and barrel.
Woohoo!
To the final round. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. All right. This is it. This is the moment you've been waiting for.
I'm sorry, guys, as the finals for the spot of mayor has come down to a choice of 6 people.
This is the proof that teamwork makes the dream work.
We done good on this one.
Natural 1 again. That's 3 natural 1s out of this entire day.
11!
3.
No.
20!
9.
2.
11.
No, 20.
20. 20 it is.
I got that one. Ouch.
Ryan, these
Lock,
dice
shock, and barrel. Yeah.
Huh?
I'm gonna go with Lock, Shock, and Barrel on this one. I like the zombie band, but I think they're gonna goof off. Lock, Shock, and Barrel are driven, and that's their motivation is to please whoever they kind of deem worthy. So if Oogie's out of the picture and Jack is kind of like their icon that they look up to, they're gonna do real good.
Agreed. Definitely like zombie band, like we have that concern of them, like they either are gonna do very well or they're gonna like just not give a fuck and just play their music while everything else is crashing and burning.
They're gonna go
Whereas,
off.
well, yeah, Lock, Shock, and Barrel might make it crash and burn a little bit, but they'll get there. They'll fix it eventually.
Yeah, they're motivated enough to like fix their mistake and then keep going.
And with Oogie being out of the picture because Oogie is dead, like it makes them much more trustworthy. They probably will still have other ulterior motives
Mischievous.
in office because like they seemed very like willing to help Jack, but then they're like, other motives obviously.
Yeah.
But I mean, if that gets good stuff done, is that still good?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Lock, Shock, and Barrel as well.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
they're definitely the go-getters. Did we answer Penguin McCool's question? Why is Oogie out of the picture?
He's dead.
Because he's dead.
He's dead, baby. He's dead. I also think that they love their work, probably more than anybody else would. They really, really enjoy Halloween shit. They'll make it a game and they'll strategize because they're gamifying every problem and solution.
they could actually be like evolving Halloween Town and Halloween festivities versus the zombie band. I feel like they would just kind of stick to whatever they've already been doing and just continue that. But Lock, Shock, and Barrel would like evolve and be like, well, what if we did this?
That's true.
Yep. Everyone is agreeing 100% so far. Lock, Shock, and Barrel.
Wow.
Dang.
I mean, that's so far very definitive.
Lock, Shock, and Barrel wins. Yay!
Yay! We established a new form of government.
Chaos.
All right, let's vote for the master debater.
Yes.
The master
I'm
debater.
ready. All right.
Oh, I don't care. I'm not available for this.
Yeah, and Chunk can't.
Neither am I, actually.
win.
So
What?
don't vote for me and don't vote for Chunk.
Wait,
We're not
why
gonna
aren't
be
you?
here next week.
Why aren't you available, Cucumber?
Reasons?
Reasons?
Feed
Raisins.
me and I'll tell you.
Raisins.
Raisins.
Oh, I want sushi, so I will feed you sushi.
Oh,
Oh shit.
Like,
by hand. Yeah.
No.
All right.
It
Opening up
sounded
the
like-
Twitch poll now. This is your favorite master debater of the week, and also the person who gets to choose what the topic is next week.
Yes.
And you can use channel points, so you can vote as many times as you want with those channel points.
Sorry, we're waiting. Sorry, we're waiting.
Connie is currently in the lead with
After
one
the
vote.
show. After the show.
All right.
Use those votes. Corey's got a vote.
No.
Corey's got 3
Extra
votes.
votes.
No.
Corey, start
No.
thinking.
No.
Corey, start thinking.
Panic time.
It's like you guys don't know what you're gonna be on the show and don't have like a couple backups just to have.
You did it last week.
Huh?
You did it last week.
What it doesn't mean just because I don't doesn't mean everybody should either.
Oh. Do as I say, not as I do.
Where is it? Poll's in the chat.
The chat,
It's
the
in
top
the Twitch thing, yeah.
Yeah, you gotta drop it down. It's almost done.
Okay.
Make that one.
I'm sorry, Dragon.
Corey.
It's Corey.
Hey.
National Road Decade contributed 1,262.
Wow. Okay.
Hot damn.
Okay, so
Hot damn.
I have an idea, but I want you guys to tell me, do you guys want to do best stuff or worst stuff?
Depends what the stuff is.
Nope,
Yeah.
you don't get to know.
Worst.
Worst.
The worst?
Worst. I love tearing things down.
Yeah.
Worst Pinterest couples costumes.
Ooh.
Halloween.
But I feel like we actually need a PowerPoint for this one.
Yes.
I'll make it. Yeah.
Yeah, but is it gonna happen?
Oh no shit.
Damn.
Oh no shit! Oh no shit!
I don't know if Corey pushes for this. She is signing herself up to make sure that Ryan puts up a PowerPoint for this.
Yeah, we need like legit, like.
Yeah, yeah.
If not, they both get cones.
And not 10 minutes before the show starts, because
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
look nice.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's gotta
I will
look
make it look nice. Not too expensive. And then. No.
With a nice fence. If this PowerPoint doesn't have a fence, I'm gonna be sad now.
If it doesn't have a what?
A fence.
Oh. Yes, gotcha.
So yes, worst Pinterest couple costume for Halloween.
Twitch is snitching on these points.
Oh man. All right. Well, we did it. We have our topic
We
for
did
next
it.
week.
Trophy.
Ooh, yeah.
Just
Trophy.
next week when we join the Zoom call, because that's when he's gonna do it.
You won, Corey.
I want the lock, shock, and barrel little things.
Okay.
Masks.
What's the mask?
That's the word. Thank you.
Little things. Little things, everybody. Could I get the little things on order, please? Added to cart.
Oh, man.
2-day shipping.
2-day shipping. What are we, rich? Oh, hey, whoa. That hasn't happened in a while.
Yeah.
Is it because of my hand?
Fading into the ether.
God damn it, because I want to be able to control it if it's like a
Oh. Right there.
Right there. That's the invisible button.
Little lower. Lower. It's somewhere right. No. There it is.
have better things to do, I'm sure.
All right, so we're gonna raid, but come back later tonight for Trash Trapeze Theater.
Yay!
11:30 p.m.
Make us do funny lines and accents, impressions, sing our lines, and yeah, we'll have a good time tonight. So come back.
I would
7:30.
rephrase it as we will make the lines funny. You're not changing the script.
True.
No, correct.
Yeah.
Yes. All right, we'll be raiding our friends at the Scabby Rooster.
Scabby Rooster! Give them all the love. They're the best.
Get those emotes ready.
Follow us on TikTok, because I'm going to keep screaming about it.
Yay!
All right, bye, y'all.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.